October 21st, hunting on the farm here in PA for an evening hunt. As you can tell, it's super windy. It's like 30-mile-an-hour northwest winds. Just climbed up over this cornfield behind me. Plan is just sit here, maybe a bear will come out. This is kind of also the direction of the bigger buck that we saw the other night with Hagen. It's kind of where he came from, so it's all tore up in here. We're just gonna set this evening out, and then we'll be heading to New York tomorrow to hunt on public. So let's get quiet and see if anything will come out in this wind. So I was hunting just up through this trail here. There's that cornfield, and it's super windy. And I got a call. Taylor just stuck a bear, and I was just like, screw that, man, I'm heading over that way. I was just kind of blowing through to get down to the house. And in this field where Hagen just shot his buck, can't tell if it's the same buck out or if it's a different one. It's a nice buck out there. So I'm gonna try to work my way down to this corner, and I'm gonna have to get my camera arm on a tree from the ground, but I'm gonna try to see if I can't maybe just call to this guy, see if he'll come over. So it's crazy year. So I'm gonna spin you around. So basically there's the edge of this field, and the road before it gets out to the field kind of wise, and I was walking out this way, and that's how I saw him. I saw him through this timber, and you probably can't see it, but through that timber there's a green field, and he's down there in that. So he's probably about 200 yards away. He didn't see me. My wind's not the greatest, but it is super windy, so I'm not afraid to move on him. My wind should be blowing ahead of him, so as long as there's nothing out between me and him, my plan is to try and get down to that corner, maybe set up and just grunt a couple times, see if I can get a better set of eyes on this buck. So let's get quiet and sneak through. Man, what a crazy night. Gonna try to get my eyes on him. I don't see him right now, but he's within 100 yards. Super windy. I want to find out where he went to. I'm gonna put this camera down and try to get the big camera on him. I don't know if I want to get ahead of him and call ahead of him, or go back over a little bit farther towards the trail where he tried to come out to that field the other night. I actually managed to get, I'm within 60 yards of these bucks. I've got some autumn olive between me and them. That trail that buck tried to take the other night is right here. There's a scrape in the field. For a second, it looked like they were just naturally working this way. I was able to get within 60 yards of these deer. When I can tell, there's two different bucks out there. One is just a big 7-point. I got some pretty good footage of him. I have some brush on my side, and then a short field, and then a hedgerow, and they're just on the other side of that. I just don't think that's something I want to mess with. I don't think I'd shoot it. I think a different scenario, that buck came in, fired up over a decoy, I'd probably take him. But this, it's not really doing it for me, so I think I'm gonna pass. A lot of season left. My plan was to come in here, get close enough, and either they feed over this way, or maybe throw a couple grunts at him. But right now he's just like passively feeding with that other buck. So I think I'm gonna go help Taylor. There's still some daylight. I just don't think these bucks are something I'm after. It was cool being able to stalk up to him though.